And both these characters, we talked about previously how two of the characters kind of like had the fall off in representation. I feel like both of these have been kind of like a quick rise, especially Rob. We've seen how much things can be done with Rob, and we're just saying, well, if you just need to live out the punish spells with the Gyro, I'm just like, yeah, well, Rob can still kill you at 0%.
It's like
it doesn't change it.
He still has it first, right? You can do whatever you want with the Gyro. The main issue is you have to get it, and you have to make sure he doesn't get his 0 to death combo on you. And it's not really necessarily like it's a hard combo to do. It's rather easy. It's more so the situations you can do it that you have to be aware of, which is what would separate a lot of Raw players from it. And I haven't watched much of John, but he seems to be very, from like the one game I've ever watched him pay attention to, he's very space heavy. He's not really gonna use Rob's like fast moves up close to try to play the aggressor. He's gonna more so do it to keep you away the whole time.
Yeah, and I think your point's got to be proven. Like already taking a step back with like the nairs and as well as just the back and forth, trying to like elicit a reaction on Mateo's head, and Mateo responds in full, gets around the laser. That's actually a huge position. If you can take a stock here, it could be a real good, but a misspacing on the down B. And now Gyro is out of play for a bit. It's up to Mateo to kind of clean this up, and John doing a fantastic stuff, survives surprisingly and gets away with it and just scrambles for stage control.
Yeah, the Gyros, we're gonna same situation is now at the other side of the stage, and the Nair actually need to go through before the Bear is able to get. Oh, great tech. There's a dash attack once again. That is like something though, like in Ultimate, that's been like I feel like is one of the less talked about parts is the fact that you can pick up items while attacking. It doesn't seem like much, but there were times where like the Gyro didn't hit Mateo on a dash attack simply because Mateo caught it with the dash attack. And like in previous games, you have to Z-catch to catch an item, right? And that's like a lot of those accidental situations where you do catch items because you're not able to hold them. I mean, because you are able to just use an attack to catch them.
It would be crazy if like it was back then where like it's already how toxic like Gyro and Banana could be, and all of a sudden you can't pick them up by attacking that.
Imagine a Puff just being able to back air a Stitch in melee. Like it's like you just simply catch it with the back air. That would be ridiculous. But we're seeing a bit more like this early damage comes that you expect on Palu on a big body. But of course, like something that we've seen consistently with Rob, one of the main things is he is rather heavy, so he will live for quite a while, especially since he doesn't necessarily have the same. Oh, you can't jump there. But that was definitely a big body thing. So a lot of Palus would go from up there to catch drift, to catch jump drift in. But John wasn't drifting in there. He was holding out there, but we saw the Rob just how big like the boosters are on the bottom of his hurt box that was gonna get caught there.
Yeah, it just worked out so well. And you talked about it earlier, like that bear was able to just kind of catch the Gyro out there, and great usage of the movement tools. But John has to clean up the stock fast, and Mateo taking it full stride. Look at this advantage state. Trying to continue it forward, and has a little ledge trap. Yeah, just kind of forcing out his interactions with that little up air, kind of threatening with it. But a panic roll and a great catch by Mateo, continuing this pressure on John. Has been unable to just do anything for like 30 seconds at this point.
He's probably running out of gas soon. So if you can keep him off, well, I was gonna say, if you can keep him off that stage, you can just, you may not have to kill him, but you can probably just kill him by running out of fuel. However, you may just, at this point, once again, the amount of time he's been back on that stage, he's more than refueled. So just can you keep him at this ledge here to take the stock now before he gets the chance to hit you with one of the 0 to deaths we were talking about to start this game. But doesn't matter. You throwing the Gyro into the shield, into the instant back here. One of the moves that felt like hasn't changed at all, despite being nerfed. Because I mean, it's a good move. Like it was, of course, when the game, like in the Palu was I will say it. Palu was the best character when this game came out. She was so dominant with just how good she was with pressing people. And she didn't lose much of that. It's just more so that she found way. She got nerfed in the sense that it was harder to kill, less than the pressing. That makes sense. Because she's still able to do the Nair stuff, still able to do like keep you out with back air. It's just she can't take that stock as early now. But you know, the main reason why a lot of Palu players have stopped playing Palu was her lack of being able to press buttons and get rewarded as much as other characters. I think one of the biggest offenders of that in the late meta is Pyra.
I was about to say it. It's literally right on your screen. A lot of the Pal players moved on to another character, and we're literally seeing, like, just looking directly into that mirror, saying one of those characters that is the great offender, like you said earlier, and it's one of those characters that can, because has a way, because like you can get that percent. Oh,
mash DI. That was mash DI 100%.
Oh,
but definitely, I was talking about it earlier where I knew John played it. It's more so I wasn't sure if he's kept up with it recently, and we're definitely seeing a little bit of rust, or at least maybe not rust, but just he doesn't seem as confident on this character. It feels like, and it also feels like his main game plan can work on both characters, right? Like the don't do anything until they get closer to you, works on both. Also, it didn't connect because the invincibility of back air flanked with the first hits of it. So, oh my god, this Palutena character, man. I think that might be
that's peak Smash Ultimate.
That's peak Smash Ultimate. But we're seeing how he can't really finish the stock there. Mythra, one of those characters that I guess Sheik Syndrome is one of the better ways to put it, right? Where they they deal damage so easily. It's just they have lackluster kill power at times. They can still kill. I'm not gonna ever say they can't, because I've seen some ridiculous kill moments for Mythra. But of course, like, you know, that's the whole it's the whole side of Mythra. You have Pyra when you need to kill, right? But one of the main things, we're seeing it so much because of how fast Mythra's moves are. You're able to keep up with Pal a bit better and get as much safety because you can run away a bit easier, your moves are faster, right? And we're just seeing this back and forth here. Yeah, with Mateo not able to be able to take that stock there, at least like not keep them as like on the ledge as much as he was with when John was playing Rob.
Yeah.
But once again, that back there, which we counted in the earlier set we had with Mateo, 3/4 of his kills were back here.
Yeah. It's the all reliable for a reason.
6 of 8.
Yeah.
I'm just sure. Take it. Yeah. Good DI there.
It's like you've been able to like talk about this whole situation, and just John has been like on the back end of it. That was like the earliest.
That's the
at
earliest
like at the % at this point it's been taken, and John really needs to get that kind of clutch factor in there, because if the trend continues from how Mateo has been playing, it's going to be a quick trip towards the loser's side. So having to kind of unleash that power and try to get something started is exactly what this Mythra needs to do, but giving up stage control and as well as not being able to punish it has that, though, at least. We'll have to talk about that one, but that was a huge mistake, but doesn't get punished for it, however.
Definitely, one of the like nice parts for Mythra, like despite also, you know, having a lot of speed, having the fast moves, is your drift is surprisingly good. So you're able to mix up a lot of the recoveries that you have, and we saw Mateo get mixed up a little bit. He wasn't sure where John was gonna land. So that's actually just a little bit late to try to punish there. How are you landing here? Not gonna be able to get the up air off the air dodge. What are you gonna do here? You chose the wrong side. Great, just great avoidance from John.
Side B, and as well as a straight aerial does connect, has the advantage, looking for a jump, just gets the raw grab. Great stuff, Mateo. A little bit of a scary situation, that forward tilt, even John leading in after that one. The side B does somewhat connect, at least. A little bit of the aerials being thrown up, but excellent teleport. Has to shield out all these projectiles. The exchange of side Bs, both fiery and explosive, and can kill, but only the last part about it. Switching out to Mythra on up smash like that.
I don't necessarily blame him. He's trying to get the scoop and Pelly's also not a short character, right? So he could definitely poke potentially, but we did see that it was the gamble. You have the rage. Pelly's at a certain %. If that hit, that killed. That was the game. We're going to see a game 3. Unfortunately, though, even John was aware. He missed that. Fist instantly went out. He knew the game was over. GG's. You got it this time. But definitely, like, it was a close one. We saw the adaptations being made on both players, actually, right? We were talking about how John at first was able to mash the eye, how John was able to keep Mateo out in that first stock just by baiting him in, then fairing. And Mateo realized, like, oh, this is what he's doing, and he just kind of baited out the early swings from John and punished him for it as like the games went on. And he started doing the same with the Mythra, but clearly Mateo using the back air, they're using his invincible moves.